There was a massive traffic pileup in Denver, and it left one woman dead, sent 30 people to hospitals. Take a look. This happened on Saturday on Interstate 25 after a snowstorm hit the area. Police say 104 vehicles were involved. This was a chain reaction crash. The road had to be shut down for about 5 hours. Of course, that stranded drivers. They had to be put on a city bus to warm up, and they told investigators what happened.
It's closed for miles, it looks like.
So I got lucky because I thought I was complete stop, but then someone hit me. The whole thing happened like that.
And there's no word from officials what caused this crash, but at least one driver told the Denver Post people were going too fast for the conditions. The National Weather Service said about 1.5 inches of snow fell in that area. And Kansas City is under a winter storm warning today. People are being told, don't be on those roads. It's just too dangerous. Even avoid parking on the street. Another Arctic blast is moving through there. It's bringing lots of snow and up to 1 inch of sleet. It's also going to be miserably cold. Listen to this. The wind chill will make it feel like 20 below zero. Ooh, warm up by that fire. And also people in St. Louis packed grocery stores getting ready for that storm. They're looking at 8 inches of sleet and snow on the area today. Many churches are closed because they, of course, don't want people on the roads trying to get to services. Lows in the single digits expected tonight and tomorrow, and forecasters say the temperature will not get above freezing until Wednesday. And remember that powerful storm we told you about? It drenched Southern California this weekend. Well, it's now losing steam. The worst of the storm, thankfully, is over. Downtown Los Angeles got more than 3 inches of rain. Some areas to the east got as much as 10 inches. Some people had to evacuate their homes because of mudslide threats, and they've been told they can go back now, but others are still under evacuation orders. Alexandra Steele here now with a check of your Sunday forecast. Well, Alexandra, you said it was going to be here, and it's here.
Here it is. All right, let's talk about it. Again, predominantly a snowmaker for everyone right now, but right along this I-70 corridor, the St. Louis, you can see delineated in the white south of Chicago. So it's a very narrow band of snow that we're going to see, but it certainly will accumulate. So here's the deal. Heavy snow in the northern tier of this, a little bit of a wintry mix just south, and then there's actually a component in the southeast with some strong storms developing. So here are the watches and warnings, winter storm warnings, Springfield, St. Louis, Indy. So that's just the quadrant of concern. Really right along that I-70 corridor east to Washington and Baltimore and north and west of the big cities, getting into a little more snowfall as well. So here's how it shapes up. By Sunday night, you can see the line, the purple denoting between about 6 and 8 inches. I'll give you some specifics on who sees what and when. And then here's Sunday, here's through today and into tomorrow, and you can see New York, Philadelphia, and the Mid-Atlantic, and a couple bullseyes in there in terms of the heaviest accumulation. So who will see what in the timeline of it? Maybe Des Moines 2 to 5, so kind of just on the northern edge of the kind of heftier snow totals. 8 to 12 in KC, 2 to 5 in Chicago, 5 to 9 in St. Louis. Boston could even get into 2 to 4, but that is definitely on the northern edge of this. 4 to 8 in New York, 8 to 12 in Washington, and look at that, 8 to 12 right there in the Mid-Atlantic, Baltimore and Washington. So most of this in the Mid-Atlantic coming late tonight and in toward tomorrow. So predominantly a Sunday night, overnight into Monday morning affair. But also here in the southeast, Monday morning, tomorrow morning here in Atlanta, the rain moves through, the front passes, and boy, we're going to see big-time temperature drops from the 70s in the southeast of today. The front moves through and much cooler temperatures for the next couple of days to start the week.
This has been the theme. It continues.
Right.
All right, Alexandra, thank you.
Sure.